Hello guys, welcome to the next video on HTML5 tutorial for beginners. In this video we will see how we can add and use video element in HTML. So to add a video element in HTML, you need to use this element called video, and this video takes the source of the video. So just go between these video element and add a element called source. Okay, and then you can provide the source of your video here. So to add a source, I have this video which I have made in the last video. I'm going to just drag and drop into my web content folder, and it will copy this into my web content folder. So just leave this option copy files and click OK, and it's going to add this inside my web content folder. Same I'm going to do with a picture which I have. So I have a PNG picture and I'm going to drag and drop into my web content folder this also. This picture I'm going to use as a poster for the video in the later section. But first of all, let's see how we can add this source to our video element. So to add this video to the source, you just need to write the name of your video, which is HTML5.mp4, and you can also add the type of video you are adding. So just add an attribute called type, and in here just write video/mp4. so it's a mp4 video. Okay, now you can refresh your page, and now you can see this video, but it will not start automatically because we haven't added any flag for starting, right? So let's add a flag for automatically restarting this video. So in your video element, just add an attribute called auto play and save your code and refresh it.
Hello guys, welcome to the next
And
video on
now
HTML5
your
for
video
beginners using
will
HTML5.
start playing.
In this video,
Okay, now you will still not see the controls to stop or pause this video. So to pause or to have more control for volume and maximizing and minimizing, you can add an attribute called controls here. So just add an attribute called controls and save your code and refresh the web page.
hello guys, welcome
And
to
now
the
you
next
can
video
see
on
these controls here. So you have this play and pause button, you have this volume button, you have this full screen button here, right? So this control attribute adds the control to your video, right? Now there is one more attribute which you can add here, is loop. And what this does is it will provide the loop to your video. So for example, your video is finished here, and then it will be replayed again and again until and unless you stops it. Now there is one more attribute here which is called muted. So when you add this attribute called muted and save your code and refresh it, then your video will be muted when it will be loaded. So you can see it's muted when it's loaded. Right now, suppose you want to give the size to your video. So right now it's in its maximum size. Now you want to limit the size of your video. What you can do here is you can add an attribute called width, and you can give the width in pixel. So you can give, for example, 500, and same you can do for height. So just add this height attribute and you can give the amount of pixel you want. Okay, save your code and refresh it, and now your video will be resized. Okay, so let's say it's 600 by 300. Okay, so save your code and once again refresh it, and it resizes your video. Okay, now for example, you want to give the banner or poster to your video. So this is your video, but whenever your web page loads, you want to show some poster on your video. So how you can add it? You can add it something like this. So just add an attribute called poster here and give the location of the picture you want to add here. So just add this, for example, I have this HTML5.png. I can add it here. So HTML5.png, and save your code and refresh it, and you will see the picture. But because it's in autoplay mode, so let's remove this autoplay mode and save your code and refresh it once again. Now you can see this picture, and when you start it, your video will be started. Okay, so in this way you can use video element in HTML. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Please rate, comment, subscribe, and bye for now.